That's not really my specialism, I have to say. But one thing that I can agree with Alec, for instance, is the iniquity of the common agricultural policy. I know that the Democrats are known as being a pro-European party. That does not mean to say that you are pro everything about what is the present state of Europe. And the common agricultural policy is one of those things that really needs to have some major reform so that third world farmers can have an equal go in this globalised economy. I also have to say I feel uncomfortable as well having my orange tube and flowers flown in from Africa. But when I know how much it would cost to actually create them here in terms of the energy used in glass houses to provide them out of season, actually I become a little bit more relaxed. We need to encourage economies to grow in a sustainable manner in the third world. Previously, the aid regimes have been concentrated primarily on helping big business within our own countries get contracts to do big infrastructure projects in the third world, which have very little impact on the people in those communities, other than, for instance, when a dam was built and they got displaced and they had to get moved down to where they've been farming for generations. That needs to be changed so that the development which is going into those countries, and to the credit of all parties, they're all standing by to make sure that international aid budgets are kept at a higher level, that is done to avoid corruption and make sure that that money is spent within communities so that they can build it in a sustainable fashion. If nothing else, because given the pressures that we have in our globalised economy, with shortages that we do have in terms of land, in terms of the environmental capriciousness of the weather, which creates droughts or creates floods, the water shortages that we find in many geographical areas, which is putting pressure on mass immigration. We need to make sure that countries in the poorer parts of the world are supported to create an economy which fulfills the needs of their own citizens, so they don't seek to find economic fulfillment elsewhere.